incredible thing to watch. He's also got a legit Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu brown belt, so he can also get it done on the ground, but he never even gets that far.
Mitch, in all honesty, what chance do you give of this one going the distance?
I don't know, man. Both these guys are high-level strikers, but the fact if this one goes the distance, I will be thoroughly entertained because these are two of the very best bantamweights in the world, and
These
I'm
are two of the
excited
best
to watch these
finishers in
go.
the world.
The finishing instincts that is inside the circle right now cannot be measured. This is going to be a huge matchup, and I can't wait to watch this one.
John Lineker in one championship. Will it be a success? It's a mixed martial arts rules contest set for 3 by 5. The Brazilian brings the heavy hands, the hands of stone, against the combat sambo stylings of Muin Gafarov. Lineker the shorter, Lineker the older. Here's Dom Lau.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, this next match is 3 rounds of 5 minutes in a one championship bantamweight contest. Introducing first, out of the blue corner, he is a combat sambo world champion, standing at 170 centimeters tall, holding a mixed martial arts record of 17 wins and 2 losses. Training out of Taj Fighter, representing Tajikistan. Give it up for Huhuuuuu, Tajik Gafarov. And now, introducing his opponent out of the red corner, he is a jungle fight bantamweight champion, standing at 160 centimeters tall, holding a mixed martial arts record of 31 wins and 9 losses. Training out of American Top Team, representing Brazil. Please welcome John Hands of Stone Lineker. And when the action begins, your referee in charge, Mr. Olivier Coste.
Alright guys, watch out for headbutt, low blow, back of the head and spine. You guys know the rules, fight fair, fight clean. Touch glory if you want, and bag your corner.
All but 3 of Gafarov's wins have come in the first round. His average time in his last 14 matches, only 5 minutes, 26 seconds. Average bout time in the last 16 matches for Lineker, 12 minutes and 15 seconds.
Judge,
100%
Ready?
finishing rate for Muin
Ready?
Gafarov, 58% for John Lineker. And they bound out of their corners for the opening round. Leg kicks early. And the man from Paranagua in Brazil, John Lineker. Gafarov, 5-match win streak dating back to November 2016, all first-round finishes. Lineker, 8 first-round finishes, the fastest being a 78-second knockout of Luis Neves back in 2011. 3-2 in his last 5, 8-2 in his last 10, Lineker, including wins over Rob Font, Brian Gallagher and John Dodson.
Gafarov's content to stand on the feet with John Lineker. He says that he wants to test his stand-up against some of the very best in the world, and he believes he can do that. Even though John Lineker drops people faster than Bitcoin, Muin Gafarov has no fear to stand there and bang.
Gafarov began his pro career with 9 consecutive first-round finishes between 2013 and 2016. Just a tentative start here. Overhand right from Hands of Stone Lineker. High kick from Gafarov, out of southpaw stance. Now orthodox stance.
Gafarov's thrown a lot of kicks just to understand the range. He's been able to do that. Lineker's only thrown hands so far.
We asked Gafarov a couple of days ago why the inactivity. He said, well, no one wants to get in a circle against me. They're all scared of me. Not Hands of Stone.
These short-range punches are where Lineker's most dangerous, though, when he catches you walking into him with those short little hooks and uppercuts.
Combat Sambo world champion 2 times, Muin Gafarov. One of over 140 martial arts world champions we have here at One Championship. 7 subs. Lineker's last submission win, you've got to go back to 2015 against Francesco Rivera in the first round by a guillotine choke. Gafarov comes forward. Lineker, the former bantamweight champion of Jungle Fight, went 4-0 at that promotion. Melbourne for UFC, 2-0 Judo Brazil for John Lineker. Outside leg kick, Lineker counters here from Gafarov. The crowd inside the sold-out Estorna Senayan on the edge of their seats for this one. Inside a phone booth! How about that? The speed of Lineker, the spinning hook kick from Gafarov.
And these guys are going at it. Nice little sprawl there from John Lineker. When these guys start to let their hands go, you can hear a hush fall over the crowd.
Oh, connects with the right hook. Does Lineker. He caught him with a chin. Tried to shave the beard. Now the Muay Thai kick from the high knee. The body shot from Lineker. Gafarov backs off. Under 2 minutes remaining. A great first round.
That might have hurt him. Gafarov looks a little bit wobbled. He's got to slow things down a little bit. Lineker's trying to turn on.
Hands of stone indeed. Gafarov. Here comes Lineker. Here comes the Brazilian.
Lineker just punching down Gafarov. He knows he's wobbled. He knows he's hurt. Angles and throws, uppercuts, big overhands, huge hooks. Gafarov's got to slow this down, start kicking the legs. As they say that, Lineker kicks the legs.
Lineker has the number of Muay Gafarov so far in the opening round. Counter right hand from Hands of Stone.
Head movement from Lineker. Look at him cutting the angles. Trying to trap Muay Gafarov up against the circle wall.
The Brazilian is open for business on his one championship debut. Looks to cut off the circle here. Gafarov still regaining his composure.
That's what he's able to do here. He's circling around, and Lineker's giving him the opportunity to. Or he could just be stopped and wait for the right moment.
Left hook from Lineker. 4 hooks for the Pirates convention from the Brazilian. Threads the overhand right. Gafarov takes the outside thigh kick. Wild hands again from Lineker. Tries to pull the head down for the high knee. Outside leg kick from Lineker. You feel that Gafarov just wants to see out the first round. Go back to his corner. Take a rest. Get the instructions. Reset for the second.
He had a better first half of the round. He was able to utilize the range, utilize the kicks. But then once Lineker started to jump on him, he changed his mind real quick, started shooting for takedowns.
A great opening round for John Lineker of Brazil.
That right hand of John Lineker will make you rethink your life choices. You change your mind real fast. A lot of back and forth action in this, but then look at how Lineker was just landing those leg kicks, upended Muay Gafarov. I think that was the first combination there. There's Muay Gafarov rethinking things, going for the takedown. But that dirty boxing range where Lineker's grabbing the head and then they just start swinging at each other. There's Muay Gafarov thinking about the takedown again. Nice combinations landed by Lineker as he goes to the body, then back up to the chin. This is where Muay Gafarov was in trouble. But I like how Lineker, this 40-match veteran at the young age of just 29, kept his composure, didn't freak out, stayed nice and tight and controlled. Muay Gafarov pops up off the stool, ready to get started in the 6th minute.
Muay Gafarov needs to clip the wings of John Lineker early here in the 2nd round.
Ready? Ready?
Gafarov, who grew up a keen footballer before his uncle introduced him to combat sambo when he was 14. His uncle, also the president of the Tajikistan Sambo Federation. He was actually raised by his 4 uncles, Gafarov, 4 of them martial artists after Gafarov's father was murdered. Drives him against the wall here. There's Muay Gafarov. Lineker trying for the choke.
Good change of game plan by Muay Gafarov to mix things up. Catches the leg kick, shoots in for the double. Looks like Lineker's going for a squeeze here.
And Lineker get his first submission since 2015. There was a guillotine back then. Is it going to be another one now?
Lineker Lineker's got a good squeeze here. Might be tight. You can see Moon Gafrov's trying to pop that leg out so he can circle to the side. More of a neck crank. Lets it go.
Lineker can get career sub number 5. And then it's top position for Moon Gafarov. And the hands, the ground and pound back for the Combat Sambo 2-time world champion. Half guard position.
Good pressure shown by Gafrov to keep him up against the circle wall. Let's see if he can slide the hips out and drag him away, because Lineker's going to try to use that wall to work his way back up.
Lineker, who made his pro debut in 2008, amazingly competed 11 times in his first 15 months.
Stand up from Lineker. Goes overhook, but dragged back down to the ground by Gafrov. As soon as he went for that overhook, Moon changed levels and dragged him right back down to the canvas.
Don't forget, Moon Gafarov does have a 100% finishing rate in 15 wins, 7 submissions, 8 knockouts. He does not win by decision. Lineker, 14 knockouts, 4 subs in 31 wins, a 58% finishing rate. Now Gafarov trying his own guillotine attempt. How about that, Lineker? Just throws him to the canvas like yesterday's garbage.
Get off of me, says Lineker. I like how he uses the wall so effectively to get back up. That's the work of a veteran right there.
Uppercut from Gafarov. Looking at back up hands of stone. Fires out a right cross, out of orthodox stance. Did switch a little in the opening round, Moon Gafarov. Lineker drifting into the power side of Gafarov. Turning back kick, hoping to connect with the heel to the liver.
That's a good little combination. Through the right hand, got him moving to the left, tried to change it up and spinning back kick. Lineker saw the takedown coming, slides out the way.
Under 2 minutes remaining, jump turning back into the liver again there. Trying to impact that vagus nerve and close down the entire body. Liver shot said to be the most painful way you can get knocked out in combat sports. Jab from Lineker, no right hand for company. Spinning hook kick from Gafarov. Lineker cannot afford to window shop here, not afford to let Gafarov establish any sort of momentum.
Lineker again gets pressed up against the circle wall. Good defense there as he defended again. Another takedown.
Spinning hook kick from Gafarov. More kick than a chorus line for Gafarov here in the second.
Gafrov's having a much better second round. His use of distance, his timing, a lot more effective. He switches stances.
Makes an inside leg kick as he went to southpaw here and stays in southpaw, Gafarov. High kick off the left leg now, back to orthodox. That's his preferred stance. Throws the right hand lead, followed by a lead hook. Lineker has fallen off the pace here, Dragon.
He's slowing down. I mean, when you put everything you've got into every single punch you're throwing, it's going to affect your gas tank. And now Moon Gafarov was able to pace himself in the first, at least recover from the first, and now he's showing signs that he's starting to take advantage here in the second. He's taking some of Lineker's best shots, and he's eating them, and he's still standing, so it's got to give him a lot of confidence, especially as we enter the third round here.
Don't know if Lineker was expecting the spinning back kicks from Moon Gafarov. Gafarov goes from a double to a single leg. Can he sit down the Brazilian?
Lineker's smart. He's not circling to the power side of Moon Gafarov. He's circling to the left, or he's circling to his right, Moon's left. And what that does is it puts him into perfect position for those spinning kicks. Here's the guillotine by Gafarov as he jumps guard to go to the guillotine, but Moon does a beautiful job to avoid the full guard of Lineker. Here's Gafarov going for his own guillotine. Lineker's like, get off me, they got nothing on me. Again, Gafarov shoots in. Beautiful, look at this. sees this hook kick come in, charges, and defends beautifully. We're seeing a very multi-dimensional game from Huhuuuuu. He's mixing things up very well. The takedown attempts, with the kicks, with the punches. We're seeing just the punches and the leg kicks coming from Lineker. This third round, it's pretty close right now. I think it could go either way. Whoever's got the most gas left in the tank in these final 5 might walk away with that one championship medal.
Don't forget, folks, follow us across all your social media platforms at One Championship on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Play the One Fantasy game, the world's largest martial arts fantasy game, now available on the One Super app. For this one, 65% of fans tipped to win for John Lineker, 35% for Huhuuuuu.
I love that show of respect right there. They give you a hug and try to punch you in the face.
High kick, double forearms guard by Lineker. We saw the kicks really come into play in the arsenal of Gafarov in the second round. Lineker slowed down in the second. He was the better in the first. This is not scored round by round, however. We are scoring as an overall contest. 3 judges circle side. Wherever you're watching in over 140 countries around the world, hope you're enjoying it live from Jakarta, Indonesia. Turning back kick, hoping to find a liver again there from Huhuuuuu. And Lineker closed down the lateral movement of Gafarov. Overhand right to a left hook there from Lineker, nothing connecting for the Brazilian. Gafarov hoping for a takedown, hoping again, good square there from Lineker.
I felt that leg kick Lineker threw all the way over here. He seems to start to beat up that lower leg. Gafarov's tough, man. He's not showing that it's hurting too much. Trade right hands there, or left hands.
Third round for Gafarov is very unfamiliar territory. He's only been here twice before. When he's been here twice before, he's lost on both occasions. As Mitch said earlier, to Kevin Bellignon and to Reese McLaren. Spinning hook kick there from Gafarov. Are those hook kicks going to pay dividends for Gafarov, Mitch, or should he leave them at home and concentrate on something else?
You know, a lot of times it's just sort of a reaction that they throw, you know, especially when they grow up kind of throwing those kicks. Once they see the opening, they spin, like the Lakai guys, like our co-main eventer, Nikki Holskin. They just react. It's just something that they do. But Lineker's kind of got it, and he's got the distance down. You can see how he's constantly pushing forward. If he was at the end of the range, he'd have a lot more success with him. Because Lineker's constantly pushing forward, he's only kind of catching him with the calf of that hook kick.
Lead hand there from Gafarov. Drifts off to his left now. Tries to stifle the movement with the right hand as Lineker. Overhand right from Gafarov. Lineker counts a hook, couldn't connect for the Brazilian. Jab to overhand right from Lineker. Good combination work. Outside leg kick. And a beautiful takedown from Gafarov.
Beautiful double leg at 2 minutes to go in a very closely contested match. Oh man, how do you know who's winning right now? The judges got such a tough time scoring this one.
Knees on the inside from Gafarov, and referee Olivier Cole says one hit the groin. Gafarov protesting. There will be injury recovery time here for John Lineker. As you said, Mitch, such a razor-close contest. I'd hate to be a judge on this one, and with a couple of minutes remaining, it may be a matter of who can go kleptomaniac and steal this match. Who will really put the foot down, land some telling blows, maybe get a takedown with a follow-through. Let's see what happens.
Who's got the big elbow left?
I think it's okay to go on.
Ready? Choke!
Rolling right hand there from Gafarov, overhand right Lineker. Big arms on John Lineker. Edges forward. Jumping punt kick there. Can't call it a front kick from Gafarov. Shuffles into the power side of Lineker. And drifts to his left as he does now. He goes into the right side of Lineker, which is where Hands of Stone comes from. Lineker probing with the lead hand. Will Gafarov go for a spinning technique again here?
You can see when he widens his stance up, that's usually what he's thinking.
Shifts the weight, spins around, doesn't throw the kick. Looks for a double leg, liniker defends. Gafarov still wants to try and take the Brazilian down.
Tenacious takedown so far right now from Huhuuuuu Gafarov. Let's see if he can suck the single leg in, turn the corner, and put Lineker down. But Lineker's got good defense up against the circle wall. His best chance to take him down is usually out in the open. But up against the wall, Lineker knows what he's doing up against that wall.
Well, most people thought this one wouldn't go the distance with 33 finishes between them, but we're only 30 seconds away now from going down to the judges. How are you scoring it, folks? Let us know on Twitter @OneChampionship. Do you have it for Gafarov? Do you have it for Lineker? Lineker on his One Championship debut. Final 10 seconds. Spinning heel kick there.
See, that time he was at the end of the range. He wasn't standing, he wasn't consistently pushing forward. So that was excellent timing on that spinning back kick.
Great respect for both of these warriors. And only one will emerge triumphant. Will the winner's medal go back to Brazil, or will it go to Tajikistan? Sold out inside the Estreia Senayan in Jakarta for One Championship Dawn of Valor.
Man, you see that first 5 minutes, you have to give it to John Lineker. The second was pretty close, but then in the third round, you started to see things sort of even out. You got to ask yourself, who did the most damage in this matchup? Was it the possible leg kicks landed by Lineker early? Was it the hook kicks? Was it the punches landed by Lineker? It's a tough call to say. You know, the takedowns also scored for Huhuuuuu Gafarov. It was a very closely contested matchup the entire way through.
And your score, folks. The man left of screen, Lineker. The man right of screen, Gafarov. Gafarov has never won by decision. It'll be a first for him. Let's go to Tom Lau and find out our winner.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of battle, we turn now to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges have scored this contest in favor of your winner by unanimous decision from the red corner, John Lineker.
It's a victory on debut for John Lineker of Brazil. A tremendously close contest, and look at the moment of honor, the respect, the Budo code between these 2 martial arts warriors. Gafarov will be back. He's disappointed, but it was a superb contest, thrilling to the final bout. And congratulations all round for John Lineker, career win number 32. Our main event tonight for the Welterweight World Championship. Defending champions are back.